Crafters, it's Hannah from HanCraftedCards.com. Welcome to this week's Challenge Wednesday. We're doing a colour challenge this week, and this is the card that I'm going to be showing you how to make today. I absolutely love it, and I know I say that in nearly every video, but I really do, because we're using my favourite technique, heat embossing, which you know I absolutely love. So I'm going to be showing you how I got this kind of two-tony ombre-y kind of look. So if this tutorial is something that you enjoy, this type of video, then don't forget to subscribe, because I do post new videos every single Monday, Wednesday and Saturday, and also share the video as well. That would really help me out a lot and I would appreciate it. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off as always by picking some numbers. So I've got my random number generator at the ready, and the first number is number 16, and that gives us So Saffron. And then, whoops, number 40, and that gives us Marina Mist, cool. And lastly, number 11, and that gives us Whisper White. Okay, so So Saffron, Marina Mist and Whisper White. I will grab those colours and pick a stamp set, and then we can get started. Right, here are our colours: So Saffron, Marina Mist and Whisper White. I always forget about the craft ink. I don't know why, I just do, but yeah, so I've got that out. But I do also have the white embossing powder, because I might use some of that. I am going to use some of that, and with some Versamark, and that's clear, so technically that's fine, I think. So that's the ink, and this, for the stamp set I've gone with the Southern Serenade. Southern Serenade. It's one that I haven't used yet, so I'm looking forward to having a play with that. Just get my Stampin' scrub ready. I keep this to the side of me so I can clean up as I go. So, wet side, dry side, and you just spritz with some of the Stampin' mist. Okie dokie. So, first things first. Card base I've got is Marina Mist. Fold that in half, and then I've got a layer of So Saffron and then a smaller layer of Whisper White that I'm gonna place like that, and then that one is for inside. I haven't decided if I'm going to stamp on it yet, so I'm just going to leave it. So on this piece I want to stamp the flower. So it is going to be partly covered. Oh, that's how new this stamp set is. I haven't even popped it out the thing yet. So I'm just going to stamp down the one edge, because it is going to be partly covered. Now I've got a big old jumper on and it's getting in my way. There we go. Right, sorry, I'm getting distracted. My computer's on and a message has just popped up. You know, I'm going to answer it before we carry. Okay, sorry. So on this part I'm going to use the I can't speak today, the white ink, and man, that looks filthy. Just check actually, is it still juicy? So I think, oh no, it is. The white one you do have to re-ink a little bit more, I think, but it looks good, so we'll just give it a go. And I actually I just want the edge of the flowers really just I don't actually want the leaves. And I've gone and inked them up. Let me just... I do not know what I'm doing today. Okay, let's try that again. So I just want the flowers, not the leaves. Wow. So I'm just going to try and ink that part. And that didn't show up at all. Let me re-ink this and see if that's what it is. Okay, I've re-inked. Now let's see if... oh yeah, it needed re-inking. Okay. There we go. Awesome. So part of the flowers is kind of missing a little bit, but that is actually fine because I can kind of overlap. We're sort of bunching it up anyway, so that's the stuff. That's better. So it's very light. Let's see. Yeah, that's perfect. I like. So all of that just for that little bit, but anyway. But I've actually used Whisper White on a card for a colour challenge. So awesome. Sometimes with the white it can it dirties up your Stampin' Scrub a lot more than the normal ink because it's craft ink, so it's kind of a bit paint like. But if you just rinse it out under cold water, warm soapy water even, it's absolutely fine. So on this piece I'm going to stamp. I was going to do this on, I don't know if though. No, yeah, we'll do it. Because I'm going to stamp it with white and then ink over the top of it. So I'm not sure how the image will come out because this is quite a detailed stamp, but we'll try it and see how it goes. Let me just grab, oh gosh, a bit of scrap so I can tip the embossing powder back into the tub. Oops. Right. So Versamark. Whoa, that's dirty. Who's been embossing puppies, I wonder? Who might it be? Because it wasn't me. Saying no mom names. Stamp and I want one in the top corner. Oh, my phone's ringing now. Oh well, no one important. And one in the bottom corner. Okey-doke. And then the white embossing powder. Oh, that is nice. Need a bit more there. Oh, and a little bit more here. And yeah, that looks good. So I can tip this back in so we don't waste any. Then we will heat that with the heat tool. So if your volume's up, turn it down for a little bit. Hot. There. Now I know you can't really see much because it's white on white, but oh, there you go. You'll see it in a bit when we start to ink. Add some ink. So Surf Saffron and Marina Mist. I've got my spongers, Marina Mist, So Saffron. Ah, there we go. That way. And Marina Mist. Okay. Let's make sure it's fully dry. And it is really, it's dry pretty much straight away, but I do just, when I'm going to ink over it, just to make sure, because I don't want to go smudging it, because I've done that before when I've been a little bit too eager and literally straight away stuck my finger in something, and it's obviously not been good. So I'm going to bring this bit of scrap back in. So you might, I do reuse a lot of my grid paper, even though it is like, it's dead cheap, you don't have to scrimp on it at all, but I'm like, well, I like to have a nice clean sheet when I'm doing a video, because it, to start off with at least anyway, but then I think, well, I've only put a little spot on it, it's a bit of a waste, so I'll fold it up and use it for like embossing, and then I will reuse it later on in a video. So that's why I do it, but you absolutely don't have to. You get a big, I mean, since I've been a demonstrator, I think I've bought 3 maybe, so it does last a very long time. And I do use them a lot, obviously, but it is definitely worth the money, and it saves your surface. So you can see the pattern now is starting to pop. So I'm going with the So Saffron first. I'm going to leave that middle bit white. I'm basically just going over, let me zoom you in a bit, over where the design is. like so. You can see it now starting to show. So what I think I'm going to do is have sort of like a nice amount of the saffron and have it come in towards the middle, and then just have the Merino mist on the edge. So darken up these areas a little bit. So we've got a nice layer of that colour even. And then with the Merino mist, I'm going to stay towards the edge. But obviously it will mix. And I'm going to go along the edge of all of it. You're going to get a bluey, greeny sort of colour. Oops. I'm working all the way around, still leaving that bit of white down the middle, and go over the same area a couple of times without adding more ink, just to make sure that the colour is blended nicely and you don't have any harsh edges. A bit more here. Like so. Love it. And then holding it this way, actually flick the edges, and that will darken the edges even more, but just on the very edge. There we go. Love it. And then just go back in, and if there's anywhere you want to deepen up the colour, then you can do that. And soften things up. There we go. So fabulous. Zoom back out. Whoops. There. So that's how that looks. Now I do want to stamp. No, I'm not going to stamp it on here, am I? Actually. Oh, I love that. How gorgeous. Yeah, I love that. I'm happy with that. I'm going to stamp on a tag and stick that on. What colour is that? No, that's Merino mist. So let me just grab a scrap of Whisper White. 1 second. Okay. I'm going to stamp from the same stamp set, Southern Serenade, the I'm So Blessed to Call You My Friend. I think that's quite nice. And maybe the flower. So let me pop these away. best. And stamp this, and hopefully I've got this the right size punch for it. Can it fit? Yeah. So just lining it up. So this is the label punch, perhaps, I don't know. It will be in the description as always. Whoops, pulled it off. And just a couple of this little flower. There. Then I need, actually I'm just going to use a hole punch. I want to punch a hole in the top and the bottom. So I'm going to use the smallest one on here, which is the 1/8 of an inch. And just in that little loopy bit there. Top and bottom. There. And the only twine that I've got that will work is the silver baker's twine, because it's actually white with silver threaded in. So technically it's silver, but you know, it's only a little bit of silver. So I'm threading it in through the front and out the out the back, because I want it to go behind, so like a slider. So in through the front and out the back, so it's actually at the back of what we've just stamped, and then this is going to get wrapped around this part. So if I put a little bit of fast fuse, I was gonna say, but it's not where it should be. Can you tell I haven't been in my craft room for over a week? Where's that gone then? Pause, and I will be back when I found it. And it's completely gone. I have no idea where it is, so we'll just have to open a new one. And I'll probably find it later when I'm not looking for it. So, as I was saying, I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive to the top and bottom, and then make sure it's the right way up. Yep. Stick that down into the adhesive. And then I'm just moving this up. Pull it tight-ish, just we don't want it too loose. And there, it can move freely still, but it won't move off the card. Okay. And then this is going to get stuck to this layer. gorgeous. So you can see that is very, very subtle down the edge, but I think it looks very pretty. And then I'm just going to put this flat onto here. Oops. Oh. And the piece on the inside, I'm actually just going to stamp some of the flower that I stamped on here. So just 3 in each corner, not in each corner, opposite corners. And again, if it overlaps, it's fine. I'm not really trying to be super duper accurate with that. Oh. There we go. So that's our colour challenge done for this week. I'll bring it up so you can have a good look. Love it. I hope that you have enjoyed watching this tutorial. If you have, then don't forget to like, share and comment. That really does help me out a lot. I very much appreciate it. And I have another couple of videos over there for you to watch as well. And I will see you next time. Bye.